Welcome to Cygnet Academy for Administrators. Today I'll be showing you how to create a new InfoHub. First of all, we go to the Create New menu and select InfoHub. In the next option, we select what type of InfoHub we want. Do we want a structure, meaning the containers and file rules, or do we want a workflow, meaning statuses and triggers? In this case, it's a structure. We will call it Company Z. The abbreviation COZ. What do we use the abbreviation for? Every document that is indexed into the system will automatically be given an abbreviation for quicker and easier retrieval. In this case, it will always be COZ. Then we can add an account number if we already know the account number for the corporate client. Then we select the domain, in this case Netherlands. Then we select the repository. Mainly you will have one, but there might be a number of repositories. Then you have an option to fill in an email domain name, such as cygnetcloud.com, or you can upload a known letterhead. Then we have an option to queue this InfoHub, for if we want to create a number of InfoHubs, it's best to queue, and then during the night a queue will run and all of these InfoHubs will be created, or we can choose to do it now. The system will tell us this could take several minutes, but it's more like seconds. Now the system comes back and you see we have two new tabs. One is the users tab. Initially we can see who is the internal group. Then we have the user access, and here we have the user directory on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have the InfoHub and all the predefined user roles. What we can do now is actually start populating this. So I know my accountant is one of the big four. I know that my bank is the ING. I know that the regulatory authority is the DNB. So I've now also added all of my external user groups. I can go ahead and close that. I can see what are the groups we have in the system. Well, I currently know that group 2 is the correct one to use, so we'll go to group 2. And we go to the last tab, knowledge base. The knowledge base is a reporting tool that we have for each and every InfoHub. Various InfoHubs will have different metadata or different reporting that we need. In this case it's a corporate structure, so we want to know the address. We want to know any registered information, statutory seat, authorized capital, etc. Any bank information or bank accounts. Any tax information. Any contact information or tax advisors or legal advisors. Shareholders and percentages, and any other related companies. Here you'll see automatically B and C is added. That is because in the previous tab under the users we added them into a group, and automatically when you add an InfoHub into the group they will be linked to the other InfoHubs in the system. We go back home, we can verify that, go to the quick jump, we'll go to group 2, and here we see we now have company Z. Or if you remember correctly, we created it also in the domain Netherlands, and here we see the substructure for the Netherlands, and we can also get to company Z in that way. And the last and final way of navigating to your company, other than the repository or the quick jump, would be to do a search and click on the InfoHub name, and you're there as well. This was the correct way to add InfoHub in Cygnet Cloud. I hope you learned a lot. This was Cygnet Academy for Administrators.